new spacesuits designed for NASA astronauts to return to the moon. And if they actually looked like this, they'd kill anyone using them on the moon. Let's talk about why. This week, Axiom Space unveiled a brand new spacesuit designed for NASA astronauts who are returning to the lunar surface on Artemis 3, currently scheduled for 2025, but I'd say we're looking at more like 2026 or 2027. The spacesuits look pretty cool, a charcoal black with an orange and blue detailing. But for anyone actually going to the moon, these suits would be a bad idea. Here are the spacesuits used on the moon during Apollos 11, 12, 14, 15, and 17. Notice anything about them? They're all white. Axiom Spacesuit is not. That's not good. But before we get into that, let's dive into NASA's spacesuit crisis. The spacesuits, or extravehicular mobility units, EMUs, currently in use aboard the International Space Station are decades old. They were made for the Space Shuttle program starting in 1983. They got an upgrade in 1998 and are now enhanced EMUs. We've had quite a few problems with these spacesuits. As of April 2017, only 11 of the original 18 EMUs were available for astronauts, and there have been technical mishaps with these suits. In 2022, NASA had to suspend all EVAs, or extravehicular activity, also called spacewalks, because they found water in an astronaut's helmet. In October of last year, spacewalks resumed. The cause of the water was just condensation versus what happened in 2013 when astronaut Luca Parmitano had up to a liter of water inside his helmet during a spacewalk. The cause was later determined to be blockage and contamination inside the spacesuit. Water inside the helmet can be fatal, and these issues are cropping up more and more because these spacesuits are just too old. There are other problems too. The spacesuits aren't tailored to specific astronauts. That got NASA in some PR trouble when a highly publicized all-woman spacewalk in 2019 was canceled. While it first appeared that the agency just didn't have enough spacesuits to fit women, the problem was a bit more complicated than that. In the 1970s, NASA designed arm, leg, and torso spacesuit pieces that astronauts could choose from to get a good-fitting spacesuit. But because of budget cuts, the extra small and small sizes were jettisoned. Now there are medium, large, and extra-large torsos on the ISS, but one of the mediums and one of the XLs are spares, and they aren't ready for spacewalking. That means if two medium torsos need to be used on a spacewalk, they need time to prep that second torso. Astronaut Anne McClain had trained with both the medium and the large torsos here on Earth, but found that the medium fit her better, which meant it wasn't available for her fellow spacewalker, Christina Koch.
Okay, but back to that black spacesuit.
The Axiom spacesuit, called the Axiom Extravehicular Mobility Unit, AX-EMU, wouldn't actually work on the moon. The suits really need to be white. White reflects sunlight, and the temperatures on the moon can get up to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. It turns out that the black layer is just a cover layer, because the actual design details of the suit are proprietary. Axiom hired Esther Marquis, the costume designer from Apple TV Plus's For All Mankind, to design it. It's a little weird to reveal a spacesuit without actually showing us the suit, but here's why that happened. NASA awarded Axiom Space a commercial services contract to build the Artemis 3 lunar spacesuit. Long story short, that means NASA doesn't own the spacesuit, they just helped fund the development, and Axiom is free to sell the spacesuit to others. NASA also hired Collins Aerospace, which developed the original EMUs, to create a lunar spacesuit. Because of that competition, Axiom declined to show off the details of its Moonwalker spacesuit. While it's understandable, it's still a disappointment, and I maintain that it's a little weird to have a spacesuit reveal event without showing us the actual spacesuit. It's like filming an unboxing video and then being like, I'm not actually going to open the box, but isn't the box itself pretty? We also don't know if this is a functional prototype or just what the suit's going to look like. There are a lot of questions here, but it was exciting to see this development in the journey of NASA's Artemis 3 mission.